A bottle of Z Quill.
Alpha to Omega, come in, over. Alpha to Omega, this is urgent, come in, over.
Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Survival Rig Hot Weather M2023. And we are back and trying to do another foxhole overnight. So glad to have you back. Check this out. If you guys remember, I took your guys' suggestions on putting an A-frame up here. I just kind of half did it, but it's been raining even since then. But if you look on the inside here, it's dry. It's a little muddy, but that's okay. But here we got some pockets, so I'm going to be very careful on getting the water off this so I can get it off here without it dumping in there. So I'm going to go ahead and get that off, and I'm going to just probably use my special force shovel and get that water off there before I start pulling the tarp out. I'm going to use my brain this time, so I'll see you guys in just a second. We got it out, not spilling any water, guys, thankfully. But it is a bit, yeah, it's a bit muddy in here. You see my boots? But that's okay. That's something we can work with. I always carry my Cold Steel Super Edge with me. This is an EDC I carried every day. So right now I'm just going to shovel. I'm going to get to some layers beneath it, but I just want to get this muddy part off of here, and then I think I'm going to dig a little trench in the bottom, so I at least have a little bit of a dry surface to get under. And then we're going to do a camp out in this tonight. Finally. Yep, it's muddy. We're gonna go ahead and start setting up our shelter. And I didn't mention to you guys today, but it is about midday, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is a high of 86, and it's 86 right now, Fahrenheit, and it's gonna be a low of 62. Now, if this survival rig, this whole series I'm doing, in this hot weather survival rig, I don't have any kind of sleeping bag, and I just don't have room for it. So, with it being a low of 62, going from 86 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm gonna probably get a little cold tonight. So that's where I have my pants, my shirt, and I have a long sleeve shirt as well. That's part of the survival rig, which will be sleeping in that as well. And a space blanket. So we'll see. I don't know for sure. I've never used a space blanket, so it might be some good testing to try it out tonight. And that's the trench right there. It's about half a foot deep, but that's all I need. And the last video I did, I showed you guys the jungle cord, not the last video, the video before that, but I showed you guys that jungle cord. And this jungle cord is part of the poncho shelter system. It's a very quick deployment system, and you don't need to tie any knots or nothing. All you use is just for your ridge line. So I'm going to show you how that works again. So I got my jungle cord right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around the tree like this. I got it wrapped around, and I'm just going to run the cord through this loop right here. And then basically just pull that tight. And that's how you do your one end right there. This is going to be our ridge line, so I'll come over here. Okay, once you get to the other end of the tree, you're gonna wrap it around. And then you have these knots on the jungle knot, or the jungle cord. As you can see right there, those are the knots where you're gonna place it in the hole. So basically you wanna pull it tight like that, how I'm moving it. So you wanna pull on this side, which is your long end, or your end that you're gonna have your poncho on, or whatever you're gonna use for a tarp or poncho setup. And you pull that as tight as you can, and you're gonna fit one of these knots in the hole here. So I'm thinking this one right here. So I'll bring you guys here a little bit closer so you can see. Okay, got you guys a little closer. Okay. And I'm thinking this knot right here. This knot and this knot. So you could open up the cord on this end here. And we're just gonna loop that knot in. Just like that. And there it is. And that is not gonna go nowhere. And so your ridge line's set up. So before what I showed you, I had put this whole piece through the loop here, where you got these each individual loops between the knots. But you don't need to do that. You just put the little knot right there. And basically these two things here hold the knot on, plus the other knot. And then you just do whatever you want through access. So for now, we'll just throw it out of the way. But that is the jungle knot, or jungle cord, I mean to say. I keep calling it jungle knot. But that is your simple ridge line, that fast. No knots, no special skills. You just gotta know how to make it. So I will eventually do a video because in the winter we're also gonna do a cold weather survival rig series, and I'm also gonna make a jungle knot, I keep calling it jungle knot, a jungle cord for that series, and we'll go ahead and just make it, and I'll show you how to make it. So if we're not doing a hammock setup with this rig, we have, of course, the poncho, and we're doing an A-frame setup. And I carry, in my survival rig, I carry 4 stakes, plastic military stakes, which can also be used as a fire starter by scraping it. And then we have 4 bungee cords to make a quick deployment shelter system, is basically what we're doing. The reason why it's not so quick is because I'm filming and explaining to you guys right now. So otherwise it'd be a real quick shelter setup. So here is a quick deployment A-frame shelter with this survival rig hot weather that I'm using. And it's very quick, like I said. Bungee cords and the military stakes. 4 of them, 4 bungee cords and a poncho. And we're set. Mosquitoes haven't been bad this year so far. But if you see all those little sweat bees on there, see them all. So we got through the pecker gnats. Now we're going through the sweat bees. I think we started out with pecker gnats this year. We went on to flies, and now it's sweat bees. I think after sweat bees, mosquitoes are gonna be coming out. So look out. next part is our bedding. And for my bedding, I have 2 contractor bags, one black, one orange. Right now I just have one orange bag, and I had an extra black bag to carry. So the orange one's good to have. It's good to have 2 orange ones because you can use them both for signaling, but I have one for signaling if I need to use it for that. But what the idea behind this is we're gonna fill these 2 bags full of vegetation, grass, and we got a lot of prairie grass and grass out here, so this will be our bedding tonight. So we're gonna get that going next. I definitely have a long ways to go. I'll see you guys here in a minute. Oh, this ain't too bad. Oh, I'm taking a break, guys. We got both garbage bags in here. This is my view, looking up, looking out. This really isn't too bad other than that daddy long leg crawling there. So I also have mosquito netting with this kit as well to put over me tonight when I'm sleeping, but just to keep the crawlies off me. But other than snakes dropping in here tonight possibly, or big spiders crawling across me, yeah, we don't have anything else to really worry about. Beverage base powder grape, and it's just a fruit juice drink from an MRE. It is actually part of my food for my hot weather survival kit, and I'll do that in a separate video of what I keep in my food content or meal. I shouldn't even shake up very well. Gotta keep shaking it, but just not in this video. We'll make that for a separate video, but I will show you guys in that separate video what I use for my food for a hot weather survival rig. Right now, I just need to replenish my electrolytes because I've been sweating all afternoon out here. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far, and it's been a wonderful afternoon. A little more work than I anticipated with getting that grass put in the in these bags, but I hope it's going to be enough for the night. Oh, it tastes so good. Whew, that beast just drinking plain water. 45 grams of carbs, sodium 55 milligrams, and 180 calories. Vitamin C is 50%, so pretty good. I'm gonna kick back for a little bit, guys, and we're in the foxhole. We are in the shelter now, so. But I'll get back to you guys here in a little bit before we go to bed. Okay, it hasn't been very long. I was just getting ready to kick back, but I want to tell you guys about our vacation. I had a viewer ask about our vacation we went on just a few weeks ago, and someone also asked if I'd vlog it too, and I never did. But if that's something you guys are ever interested in me, like not just doing outdoor survival, but basically showing my life and what I do and everything with family and stuff. You guys let me know in the comments. I didn't vlog our vacation, but I figured, hey, you know, we're doing overnight. I could just tell you a little bit about our vacation. So basically, we took a little mini vacation, and we went up north to Wisconsin Dells.
And this is my second time there this year. I just went there about 2 months ago for my first time, and man, it was a lot of fun. We first went to Mount Olympus. We went 2 weeks ago. We went to Mount Olympus. It's a water park, and it has the world's like only rotating slide. It's called the Medusa, and that was pretty wicked. That was pretty neat. I had a lot of fun on that. And it was me, Angel, and Fallon Survival. If you guys remember Fallon, my youngest son, and his half brother Dylan, which is my son as well. And so we all took a little vacation up there. And we went to Mount Olympus the first day, and then the second day, and I'm glad we did this, we went to Noah's Ark. It's like the nation's largest water park or something. That place was awesome. It was like a little kid in candy store. So basically we did water parks all day, did Noah's Ark all day. Absolutely wonderful. The food in Wisconsin Dells is absolutely wonderful. I did not have one bad meal the whole time we were there. And that's pretty good to say. But at Noah's Ark, if you guys ever go to Wisconsin Dells, Noah's Ark Water Park is the place to go. There's some really cool slides. There's this one slide called the Black Anaconda. It's like the nation's longest slide or something. But Angel wanted to go on that one. And I was like, okay, this one's going to be very fast because it has belts on it that are belt driven. So in different spots of the slide, if you're going up or down, it's got these belts that shoot you really fast. And you're on an inner tube that holds 3 people. Oh my gosh, I have never been on a water slide so fast in my life. That was pretty wicked. Now, there's a couple other slides that I would not go on, and they were called, what was the one called? No, not returning back, or Point of No Return, and then there's another one called the Scorpion's Tail. Those 2 slides, I couldn't do it. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Maybe for a younger generation, not me. Not saying never, but... So we did that. So we went to water park, and then we actually got in the middle of some pretty bad storms. And we stayed at these little sheds that come with the Mount Olympus Park. It's part of the package deal. Noah's Ark was separate. And they're like little she shed, he sheds, you see at Lowe's or Menards or Home Depot. And, they got a little air conditioner unit, bunk beds and whatnot. But we had some severe storms come through with tornadoes coming through. Phones are going off, sirens are going off. And there's a big shower head where you take showers. There's no showers in the shed. So we all went to the shower head. It's concrete cinder block walls. It's probably the safest place to be, if anything. I mean, I don't know how safe, but it's safer than being in those sheds. They would just fold up like a box if you stepped on it. So, within about 30 minutes, we prayed. We had people praying, and storms passed. Tornado never came through or went around us or dissipated. I don't know. But it was wicked. The skies, they just never stopped lightning. It was insane. It was just constant lightning. So, and then next day we came back, and that was our vacation. So, long story short, it was a lot of fun, and it was fun because it was with family. And if you ever get a chance, go to Wisconsin Dells and go to Noah's Ark Water Park, because that place is awesome. So, anyways, there you go. I'll see you guys here in a few.
Okay, we are in the foxhole for the rest of the night, and it's starting to cool off. It's supposed to be a low of 62 tonight. So with that said, in my survival rig, I have a bag with tinfoil in it, and on the other side, it has a space blanket that's orange on one side that you could use for signaling. And space blankets are great to have. I've used it once for boiling water in. It worked just fine. I have yet to use it as a sleep system, so I've never used a space blanket to sleep in. So with my survival rig having no sleeping bag, we might have to use a space blanket tonight because it's supposed to get down to 62. Now, to some of you, 62 degrees Fahrenheit might not be that cold, but when you go from 86 degrees in the day to 62 at night, that can get cold. But we'll find out. So I got that, and then I also have, which also fits in my survival rig, is mosquito netting. Got a whole full suit here, and I'm literally just going to put this entire thing around me tonight when I'm in bed. Mainly it's going to go over my upper body to keep the bugs, if there does get any bugs in here, off my face. My legs I don't care about because I'll have my pants on. So that's one thing I'll be going over my body. And another thing, the mosquitoes aren't really bad yet, but I do keep bug spray with my hot weather survival kit, so I just sprayed the inside of this foxhole. So things could get interesting tonight. I'll see you later on tonight, or I'll see you bright early in the morning. Good night. Now, if you can see right there, 2:05. 2:05 in the morning, and I have not even fallen asleep. I woke myself up, man. I woke myself up maybe from 5 minutes of snoring. I'd say I fell asleep for 5 minutes since I talked to you guys last. It's after 2 in the morning. I have yet to really even fall asleep. I'm like, this is rough. Oh, man. I just want to go to sleep. If I can't fall asleep within an hour, I'm probably going to go ahead and just call it an overnight. We made it to 3 in the morning. I'm tired. Man. Well, I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Okay. We're going to get up. I still can't sleep. Man, this isn't good. Ugh. I will admit that I am out of my comfort zone with camping in the summer. It's not my favorite thing to do, but trying to get out of my comfort zone, and I don't think it's even really that, because it feels great out right now. I don't know. Combination of these things here. Man, they are bags full of grass. I'm gonna tell you what, after they flatten down for about 6 hours now, they are not comfortable. Definitely recommend a sleeping mat if you can fit one in the survival kit. But we're gonna get up and I'm gonna start cleaning up camp. Here's all the grass from the black bag. That might look comfortable, but I now know from experience that is not comfortable. "3:05 a.m. Guys, I'm in the car. I'm getting ready to hit the rack, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I tried to make it farther, but 3 a.m. is as far as we can go. So I'm gonna try and get some rest. Let me know what you guys think of the video. We got a few more, well, we got like another month of summer, so I'm gonna try to fit in a couple more videos for the survival rig series. And hopefully y'all learned something from this overnight that we did. I know I sure did. Maybe I'll do an afterthought video of this overnight, so should have cut a little bit short. But guys, thanks for tuning in, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to sleep. Good night.